Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another FIFA 22 video. Today we're going to show you guys how you can make some coins early on the web app. So if you guys enjoy, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We officially have a release date for the web app now. It says it's going to be coming out this 22nd of September. If you guys have been using the web app for FIFA 21, it is currently down now along with some other services potentially. So they're in the process of making the web app. Hopefully all runs smoothly. Hopefully we don't get any delays. I'm going to show you guys what you can do once you get on the web app. So for this video, I'll show you on PlayStation because, again, I can't show you on the web app right now. It's currently down, but I will show you kind of the basics of what I would do when you're on there. Obviously, you're going to open up your return backpacks, and anything that you get from that has value, feel free to sell it on because coins early is going to help you in this process of making coins. However, by the release date of the game, it's the 22nd. That's the same day that EA plays out. If you guys have access to EA Play, it might be beneficial to get some games in as well to get some coins. Also, like the rewards from playing those games too. There are going to be different ways to get it. Last year, we got the web app in advance. This year, it's a little different, so we're not going to have as much time to kind of grind on the web app. Doesn't mean that these things aren't important. So if we go to foundations, you're going to have a bunch of different SBCs that you can kind of go through and get an understanding of what players might have value. So here, you need exactly one league, nations, regions, exactly 5. Team chemistry is going to be 45 here. Not the craziest thing in the world. People could be doing this with bronzes. People could be doing this with silvers. You'd be crazy if you did it with gold, but people would do it with golds. So essentially what you're going to want to do is go through the lower leagues, and you can do maybe like the England 4th or 3rd division. Go through, see if you have different nationalities, pick up some England bronzes maybe for 150. If you see some Northern Ireland, Scottish players in there as well, those will be a good thing. If you see those players are up in price, you can also open bronze packs for 400 coins, and that can be a good way to potentially make some profit if you see there are quite a few bronzes on the market up in price. However, what we're going to show you is more of the kind of gold trading methods because those are going to be the most competition. So I kind of want to show you guys some different ways you can look for these cards. So if we look at hybrid nations and honestly just all these foundation SBCs, we're going to see that there's different requirements, but a lot of them require a limited amount of nationalities, a limited amount of leagues, high chem. So we are going to be having to look for a bunch of different factors. One of my favorite things early on to do is to get an idea of players who are a certain nationality but play in off leagues. Essentially what I mean by that is, let's say you are a France player. Typically a lot of France players will play in League 1. So we're going to look for gold cards that aren't in League 1 to pick up because those are going to be bonus value. If you have 11 of the same nationality needed, but you need 11 different leagues, that's going to be important to pick up these cards. So I'm going to put in midfielders gold, and I'm going to do a max price of just 2,000. That way we get a little bit of everything. You'll see some of these cards are Serie A, Bundesliga. We got a Greece one here. Kind of get an understanding on the FIFA 22 web app, which cards are going for what prices, and if you see some sniping opportunities, feel free to pick them up. If you see some open bids, or maybe a card is going for 500 coins on bid, that's a common gold. You see its next lowest buy now price is like 3,000. Feel free to pick it up. Throw like 1K on it. A lot of these flips are going to be really good early on, especially since there's not going to be too many coins, right? We don't have people who are going to be going crazy with gameplay yet. We will have EA Play, so there'll be an influx of coins compared to last year, but coins are still going to be hard to come by. So even if it's a couple hundred coins, feel free to take the flip. It's going to add up over time. Another thing you can look at if you don't want to do just France, you can do Germany, Italy, honestly any of the big leagues. I'm going to go defenders this time to see if we have any German defenders from different leagues. We have Bundesliga 2 that you could go with. It looks like for German players, for the most part, a lot of them stay in Germany. For defenders at least, I don't know how helpful that's going to be. We have Max here from PSV, so that's going to be a Netherlands card. We have, here we go, Kahir, the PSG center back. He plays in League 1. So you'll have some option like this, and there'll be a bunch of different cards on the market. Essentially, you're going to be wanting doing that over and over. If you want to do silver cards, one of my favorite silver methods is the silver center back method. This might not work on the web app, but still kind of try it out to get an understanding of prices. Essentially, you're going to go max buy now 300 coins, see what things are going for. Right now on PlayStation, it's going to show random prices for FIFA 21. So don't go off these prices. It's essentially over. But what I like doing is max price 150. We typically do a minimum buy now of at least 300 coins. That way we can look for cards that we're going to essentially double our coins on. What I'd do is I'd look for high ratings, so anything 70 rated and above. I would look for good nations, so anything like Spanish, German, French. And you're going to compare prices on these. So you're going to look at this card, see what its next lowest buy now is. If it's anywhere above 300 coins and you think you can flip it for 150 and sell it for 300, feel free to do that. I would put a couple thousand coins towards this, especially early on if you don't know if things are going to sell. Feel free to take profit. It's going to be a lot more important early on to have liquid coins than it is to just have a crazy amount of cards on your transfer list, right? So that would be my recommendation for you guys. Kind of just mess around with that, do different filters. You're not going to make crazy coins early on, but it's going to be enough to get you guys ready for like some starter teams. And comment down below, what do you guys want as a starter team? I'm looking at the Bundesliga defenders, and they're looking absolutely insane. So I don't know how much they're going to cost, but I see pace. We might do Bundesliga. We might make a hybrid. I haven't personally made up my mind yet. We are probably going to have a stream sometime this weekend if you're watching this video when it's coming out, where we're going to kind of go over different starter teams we can make. Hopefully you guys could help me out there. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to smack the like button. Not a crazy amount of tips, but those are going to be essentially the basics you need to make coins early on. Again, EA Play, if you have access to that, you have 10 hours on the old consoles, old gen. And if you have the new consoles, the PS5 and the new Xbox, you guys, I believe, get 20 hours. So make the most of that time, play gameplay when you're on there, do the SBCs on the web app, and you should be good to go. We're going to have fun. We're going to be streaming a lot during the week of the EA Play, along with the week the game actually comes out. I'm taking off of work, so from, I believe, the 27th of September, which is a Monday, to October the 1st, which is a Friday, I will have no work. I'll be grinding like crazy. We'll be streaming a lot, making a lot of videos, and hopefully just having a bunch of fun. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. Peace.